Hello everybody. So this reading will be about what is your purpose? What is your higher purpose? Why did you come to this earth? And why did you choose to come at this moment, at this time, as yourself? So we have 4 animals. They're very cute. And you can choose 1 or 2 or 3 or all of them. The one that you feel most drawn towards would be the best. So this is an elephant, this is a cat, a turtle, and a seal. So if you are ready, let's pull some cards. Wow, okay. So we have 1, 2, 4. Oof, okay, let's start with the seal. Alright, we have 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups in reverse, and we have Queen of Pentacles. A lot of earth energy, and a lot of divine feminine energy. So your purpose here has to do with earth, with the element of earth itself, and of bringing earth into its higher purpose, you know. So earth is about stability, about grounding, about material management, about abundance on all levels, and also it's about, you know, managing your physical 3D life and aligning it with your highest purpose. So even if you wash the dishes, you're like channeling the divine through. Especially if you work with earth itself, with soil, with plants, growing some food and cooking, for example, you know, things like bringing stability into people's lives and making them aware of how beautiful it is to be physical and how beautiful it is to have a body. And also you're very good at transforming boredom into something creative. So you can always find a way to play with life. And boredom is actually your contrast. So whenever you feel bored, just think that it's the universe calling you to expand by thinking of some way that you can expand your life and try something new and just create something with your hands, for example. You're very crafty, you're very artistic. But you may not know this, but you are very artistic. And you would be very good at crafts, especially something that is very physical and you can create with your hands. And yes, whenever you feel drained, just go in nature, especially where there are trees, so you can recharge. And make sure that you walk barefoot on the ground, on earth, especially when there is soil involved. And yes, consider some gardening, doing some gardening work, and building some houses, for example, with natural materials. Yes, it's interesting because the seal is not connected to earth at all, but I mean, it's more water, but whatever. Yes. These are your main purposes in this life. Moving on to the turtle. Wow. Okay. You have the Hanged Man, the Moon, and the Hierophant. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this guy right, but you get what I mean. It's number 5 in Tarot. Okay, so we have a lot of Pisces and Cancer energy, and also a bit of Taurus. You are very connected to the Moon and to other planets, and I feel a lot of Pisces energy here. I don't know why. I could be wrong. So basically you have come to learn when to wait and when to take an action. I get a lot of, I don't know, I am not religious, but I get a lot of Jesus vibes. I don't know why. Maybe you are religious, I don't know. So this guy, the Hanged Man, is all about waiting for the right moment and learning how to surrender. So you are learning how to let go and how to surrender and how to make the best of it while you are surrendering. So maybe you teach other people around you how to surrender, or yes, basically maybe life has put you through some experiences where you need to surrender. You're very connected to the moon and to the nighttime. I don't know, but also to the sun, because he has the sun here. Very interesting. So you are very psychic and very intuitive. This time we have a coincidence with the with the turtle and the sea. So water can be your healing place. You're very connected to water and you have a lot of healing abilities. Maybe you're an empath, like you have very empathetic nature. And you are here also to explore your subconscious and explore your fears, explore your dreams, maybe try some lucid dreaming to enhance your abilities. And numbers 12, 3, and 9 would be important for you. So also you're here to take care of other people, especially when they're going through rough times. You have a very intense purpose, by the way. I don't know, it can be quite difficult sometimes, especially when emotions hit you. So another thing is that you are learning how to accept your emotions as valid, and you're teaching other people how to accept their emotions as valid and how to process them. And the last one we have here is that you are meant to be a leader in your field of expertise. You are meant to lead people and to create new structures in society. You have a very important job in this lifetime. So yes. And you're learning how to let go, and at the same time you're learning how to hold your power, how to not give your power away and to create the things that you want to create. Like along with the traditions that are now, you create new traditions and new ways of being, new ways of living, and new ways of everything. You're coming from a higher consciousness and bringing this higher consciousness to this earth and to this planet. So maybe most probably you come from another planet, more evolved one. Moving on to the cat. Wow. Okay. We have 2 of Swords. We have the High Priestess. And we have 8 of Pentacles. So I get a lot of divine feminine vibe here as well, and a lot of number 2. So maybe you see 2 everywhere, or you are like, for example, Libra or Gemini or some sign that is more dualistic in nature. Basically, even if you are a guy or a girl, doesn't matter, you are here to bring the divine feminine into alignment and to bring the connection to the subconscious and to other dimensions to this earth, especially if you work with your feminine parts, for example, to channel your womb and to do some crafts, because 8 of Pentacles is all about crafts. So basically you're channeling the sky and the energy from cosmos into this life. You are a true channel, and a lot of divine feminine energy. And here we have a cat, and here we have a cat, and the cat, you know, it's, you have this cat energy with you all the time. I can feel this, and you're very connected to the collective subconscious. And the cat can actually see in the 4th dimension. So cats see true illusions and true other things. So it would be very, and for example, look, this woman is with her eyes closed and channeling some information from the cosmos. And this woman is blindfolded, like she has this on her eyes, so she cannot see. So you would make the best decisions in your life if you are with your eyes closed, metaphorically or literally. That means that you need a lot of time alone to process things and to understand yourself and the world. You need a lot of time meditating. And yes, basically you're very, very intuitive and connected, and your 3rd eye might be very open. But I feel that to do the most of your life, you need to bring into alignment your sacral chakra, which is about, creation and connection with other beings. So basically you bring this divine feminine ideas into this life. Divine feminine is all about receptivity, healing, nurturing, creation, and peace. Basically, you're here to say, we need to stop this war, we need to stop this madness. Just open up and just feel. You have a lot of, you're very, very intuitive, and you can feel very deeply everything. So you bring, this is your medicine. You're feeling, and you're seeing in the dark, so you can see very easily. I sense a lot of Scorpio energy. Yes, so yes, this was all about you guys and your purpose, which is kind of amazing. Wow. Okay, moving on to the Elephant. We have 7 of Swords. We have 5 of Swords, and we have 10 of Cups. So you have a lot of air energy inside of you, and you are very mental. You are very much in your head, which is not a bad thing for you, because all this air brings you a lot of new ideas, and you can be very successful in social media business type of thing. So, or you could write very well. You could write books, stories. You could express yourself in written or verbal form. And you're here to heal your family dynamic. And your family dynamic has been about other people hurting each other. Maybe your parents have been hurting the other person a lot, like mother hurting father, or the opposite, or grandparents hurting each other. There has been a lot of conflict and war in your family, so you're here bring peace. You're the peacemaker, and I sense that your energy is very, very peaceful naturally, but your mind cannot stop thinking because you have been through a lot of conflict in your childhood. And you need to learn how to relax and how to surround yourself with people who make your nervous system calm, so that you can do your mission and purpose, which is to heal your family and to heal the world, especially to let other people know how bad conflict actually is if it's not approached properly. So most probably you're a good writer, and you are a peacemaker, even if you don't realize it. You're here to just bring peace. And yes, avoid any kind of not to avoid conflict, but more like your purpose is to approach conflict with an open heart and an open mind, so that conflict can actually bring something positive. And your family can learn a lot from you, even if they don't understand this. But this is not your job to make them understand. You can be like worldly known for your work, especially if it's a book, for example, explaining these dynamics, that people don't need to hurt each other in order to go about debating, or if they disagree, there is nothing wrong. You can disagree and still love each other, So it's about bringing relationships into alignment, your personal relationships. And yes, a lot of air, a lot of mental energy. So you're here to use this mental energy properly. This resonates with the elephant, which is all about peace and family and happy relationships. And you are actually here to teach the world that happy relationships is what a happy life is. Because life is nothing but relationships, if you think about it. So yes, you're here to end a cycle, and this cycle is pain and hurt because of conflict, and to start a new cycle where peace and love are what rule the world. All right? So these were the messages, and yeah, it was amazing actually for me, this experience. Okay, see you in the next one.